Hello there. In this video, I'm going to talk about drill bits, and there's going to be a little bit of explanation about the hand files as well. So I recommend you this video if you just started out with nails or you just started to use e-file. E-file is a really good thing because it makes our life so easy and makes the process so much quicker, and we can do better quality. Just a friendly reminder, please subscribe on my channel because I'm here all the time and I'm gonna put on new videos. And please leave me a comment if you want to hear about something what I never mentioned before, or there's something what you struggling with, or anything at all. So you can see that I have two similar drill bits in my hand, and there is a different one and there's a totally different one. So these three are very similar because it's not the size, it's the surface. These three are exactly the same except the shape, and this one is totally different. I will just put it here on a photo and you will see what's the huge difference. We use these three drill bits when we do preparation. I would like to ask you to not use this one because it can damage the natural nail. I explain you why. So now I'm just drawing a natural nail, which is look like this. So if I want to use the drill bits, I have to make sure that it fits perfectly on the surface like this. If I use it in this angle, I can prepare the natural nail. Obviously we have to use this because there is dead skin on the surface of the natural nail, and we have to remove it to make sure that the product is going to stick on it. The only difference between these two, this one is fancy because it has like the unicorn colors and it's a little bit longer than the other one. But if I try the other one, it's going to work exactly the same way and I can work on it. This one is a bit better than the rest of them. I will explain you shortly why. I can do exactly the same, but I have to make sure I keep it in a different angle. Obviously, a normal nail is not as big, so if you do the measurement, it's gonna just do the perfect work. If I want to use this one, it's not gonna do the job, and I show you why. All of them has a grit. These three, which are good, would leave on a surface something like this, but this rough one would do this. Obviously, if I put the nails under magnifying glasses. So the thing is that if I use this one, as we know, the natural nail made by layers like that. If I use the normal ones, the diamond dust ones, I would take off a layer or two, which is totally normal if I do the nail treatment. If I use the rough one, that means because it has deeper like ridges, it would take off more from the surface of the natural nail, and it has a shape, you see, like this. So that means that I can't put this shape perfectly on the surface of the natural nail. So what's gonna happen is gonna leave like a lump here like that. Obviously on that place where I place my drill bit, but it's gonna look like this. So it's gonna already, sorry you didn't see it. So that's gonna happen when you use the wrong one. If you use this one and the other three, and if you use it in a good way, it's gonna work perfectly and it's not gonna damage the nail. But if you use this one, it's gonna happen. We cannot use this one on a natural nail. If we do the preparation, we can use these if we do a preparation. And there's one more thing, about the shapes. That's why this one is the best, because if you do an infill, and now I draw another one. So if you have like a 3-4 week growth, the product is going to look like this. If I use the the straight one, I can't put it on the surface perfectly because there's gonna be a gap here. If I use this one, I can place it on perfectly and I will do the job. So that's why I recommend to use this shape instead that one. This one is perfect when you do a new fresh set, and this one works best if you do an infill. So now I want to talk about the hand file. As you can see, there's a number here. It has a meaning, and this is what I'm going to explain now. So this is 1 square centimeter. If I see a number on a file, which is 100 or 180 and 180, that means if the number is 100, that means there is only 100 grit in 1 square centimeter. This is what it means. In 1 square centimeter, there is only 100 grit, like this. If the number is 180, that means there is 180 grit on 1 square centimeter. Obviously, there are other ones. This one is so much more smooth. So if the number is low, that means that's a rough file. If the number is higher, that means it's a more smooth file. This one here is kind of flexible. It's only for polish. It's not for removing like a big amount of product from the nail. It's not from the natural nail. I'm talking about when you put something on acrylic or gel or acrygel. It just makes the surface more smooth. So I'm talking about now 150, 450, and so on. If the number is even more higher, it's only for polishing. So you can buy, it's not even a file, it would be like a polisher, and the number would be 1,500 or 2,000. That means this one has so much more grit on 1 square centimeter than these ones have. So the thing is, if you work on natural nail, you cannot use rougher than 180. If you see a file which is 180/100, that means one of the side is 100 grit and the other side is 180. I don't use 100 grit file because I never have to remove a lot of product from the surface already I put something on before. I use only 180 because it's perfect to work on the natural nail, and it's perfect to work on the product if it's already on the natural nail. So this is pretty much what I wanted to explain in this video. I really hope you understand it. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask, and I will come back with the next video very soon. So see you then. Bye.